Last month, the 4-year battle between Ukraine's energy company Naftogaz and Russia's Gazprom concluded in a Stockholm court, with the Russian state-owned gas monopoly ordered to pay $2,560 million to Naftogaz. In response, Russia threatened to terminate its gas contracts with Ukraine and reneged on the agreement to restart gas supplies to Ukraine amid blizzard conditions. With us we have Roman Nitsovych, program manager of the DiXi Group, to tell us about what this means for Ukraine and Russia's relationship, if this means anything at all. Mr. Nitsovych, so what's the impact?
Well, we have the arbitration decision which needs to be enforced, regardless what any party thinks of it. So Gazprom now is trying to drag us into another arbitration, which may last another several years. However, it doesn't mean that it should not fulfill its obligations.
But the money is still in the tube, and it's not known whether we will see...
Yes, but every day a fine is charged on Gazprom additionally to these funds. So if it decides to pay later, it will pay more.
And if it doesn't decide to pay at all?
Well, there are different means of enforcing the arbitration decision. One of them is, of course, freezing the assets and taking Gazprom's assets. They could be taken in Ukraine and abroad as well.
Presuming that the current authorities in Ukraine are not forever and the government is changed in favor of a more pro-Russian oriented people, is there a possibility, is there a legal opportunity to say, no, we don't need it, let's start from anew?
Need what?
We don't need the $2.56 billion in order to come back to friendly relations with Russia.
You know, that's exactly what Russians want. They want to drag us into another arbitration, which will last till the time when the government will change to a more reluctant position. But again, this doesn't mean that the arbitration decision cannot be enforced. So it is their obligation to do this.
Gazprom has notified Naftogaz of its intention to terminate the gas transit contract, which expires in 2019. But is this really a possibility for Gazprom? Hromadske spoke to Mikhail Korchemkin, Managing Director, East European Gas Analysis. Let's hear what he had to say.